Being mobile means a great deal of freedom, especially for people who can only walk short distances. It's a good thing that manufacturers of mobility aids from all over the world have come up with some ideas for this, like the Rolls Motion from Rolls International in the Netherlands, for example. The rollator can be converted to a wheelchair in a few seconds. This electric scooter comes from Israel and turns from a trolley into a mobile vehicle. If required, simply fold it out and drive off. The manufacturer Moving Life developed ATTO in such a way that it can be divided and is therefore very easy to store, both in everyday life and when you're traveling. In Essen, we visited the company Schmidt Handels GmbH, which offers, among other things, the handy electric wheelchair Moving Star. What features are important to customers for this device? The most important feature is that it is lightweight and foldable. Many people don't have that much space either, in retirement homes for example, and are then happy to have a light, foldable power wheelchair. Weight is of course a crucial feature because our moving stars start at about 19 kilos. There is even a model that is divisible, so that you can turn the 19 kilos into 12 kilos and 7 kilos. This means that even petite people can take it apart and transport it. The development of the batteries, for example, is also important. If you want to go to the fun park or to a lake, to a promenade by the sea, then it is important that you have a long range. And quality, of course. You can imagine if such an electric wheelchair is folded perhaps 500 or 1,000 times a year, that these are mobile parts, moving parts that of course have to be durable. The mobility devices are constantly being further developed. One of the wheelchairs can even be controlled via smartphone app. What other trends are there? I believe that in the future, functionality and perhaps individuality will be an even more important aspect. We have developed products with a joystick control that can be dismantled, which, for example, also have separate footrests, where side entry is also improved. This simplicity creates mobility and quality of life. The freedom to move around, even with limited physical mobility, is therefore possible in very different ways. A lot of information about other mobility assistance and direct contacts to manufacturers can be found on www.rehacare.de.